Alright, hello and welcome back to Quest for Glory 5. I just got us through our breakfast because we didn't need to skip through conversation with Anne on camera. We are going to be claiming victory in the Rite of Courage, but first we wanted to make a visit out to Erana like we promised. She said she is on the island of Limnos, which is up here, so we'll go just a little bit north. Northeast, I guess. And we're going to stop in, say hi, become reacquainted, or maybe acquainted for the first time, depending on how you want to look at it. She's got this weird little merry-go-round thing going on. This nice fountain.
Welcome to my new home. As you can see, I am starting to make this island into a place of peace and beauty. I thank you deeply for restoring me to life. It is an incredible joy to be alive after all those years trapped in darkness and then drifting in Hades.
Oh, let's have a little chat.
You are as welcome here as the sunshine.
That's nice.
It is so good to feel the plants grow in the sunlight or smell the freshness of the morning breeze. The magic again fills my being, and I cannot remember being more joyful. Thank you so much for this gift.
Thank you for everything you've done for the world.
There is peace in Hades for most souls, but I could not rest. There was too much that I left undone, too much that I wished to do. Life is too short when weighed against eternity. When I tried to drive the Dark One from this world so long ago, I was trapped by the Dark One. It destroyed me, but I sent my soul into my staff. When you freed my soul from the staff, I was drawn to Hades. Death was like a restless oblivion, with a few troubling dreams. However, I shall face it gladly again if it means that others shall live.
And I do not doubt that. We'll tell her about what we did, Mordavia.
It is so good to know that Mordavia is safe from the Dark One. I loved the lush beauty of that land, and the innocence of most of the people there, foolish though they were.
And can ask about magic.
Would you like to learn some more magic, my young wizard? I know a spell you could use. I shall teach you a spell of healing. May your mind be filled with the knowledge of first aid.
Feel the power of her words. Feel your mind with a sense of magic. You understand the spell of healing. I feel like we already had that. I guess it's slightly different. First aid spell. Well, I guess this will use our stamina, and this will use our actual mana. But that's nice to have. Alright. Let's give her a gift of some kind. I don't know if we have any flowers. We can give her some chocolate. She'll appreciate it.
What is this? Ah, a gift of bonbons. I cannot remember when I last enjoyed such a pleasure. My thanks to you.
Alright, let's say goodbye. We will be back later.
Farewell, my friend. I shall always look forward to seeing you.
Actually, we'll probably come back later today. Once we make a stop off to complete a few tasks back in Silmaria. Alright, so let's go back. We're gonna pop in on Salim and Julinar, give them the Lethe water, but then I think it'll be time to head to the Hall of Kings. For our portcullis to open up. Up to the town center. I need to talk to Wolfie about anything. If you hadn't already, we could buy the Hera's ring from Sarah, but I believe we did that already. We did. Alright, let's come over this way. Actually, we have two things to get. Maybe we'll just do one for now so that things don't get all jumbled.
Check this out. I took that black lotus you brought me and mixed just a little pinch into my poison cure pills. Now they're cosmically attuned to that poison and will homeopathically shut it down. I'll just swap these for any of the old poison cure pills you still have. You might want to get some more of the new ones, just in case.
Alright. I'm not sure if that made sense, but we'll still take some new and improved pills.
You have helped many here. I thank you on behalf of those you have helped to heal.
That is our pleasure.
I am happy that Salim has managed to find an antidote to the assassin's poison. Perhaps we can now start to turn the tide back to the cycle of life from that of death.
We can only hope.
I had heard of the fabled Black Lotus, but did not truly credit its existence until you brought it here. Somehow, the assassin found the lotus as well, and used it in his foul poison.
That is most unkind.
Salim has been able to prepare new poison cure pills using the Black Lotus you brought to us. One cannot stop a truly deadly poison without some of the poison itself.
It is just not true.
Go forth with care. There are other dangers about than the assassin's poison.
And Salim?
I'm totally jazzed to see you too. Thanks for that cool lotus flower. I'm doing a lot better since you brought in that lotus blossom. Feels good to know we can actually do something about that poison now, know what I mean?
That's a good point.
That black lotus was just exactly what I needed. Somehow that was the main poison ingredient. Though I can't think how, since you can't find black lotus anywhere except where you got that one. Anyway, I used the principles of contagion and sympathy. To cure a poison, I need to put a little of the poison in my pills. You just take a little bit and that makes the big amount not hurt you. That's called homeopathic medicine, and it's really scientific. I'll bet those guys on Science Island would really appreciate this.
Oh, I'm absolutely
I've
certain.
made up a whole batch of poison cure pills using the Black Lotus. They should work just like my old ones, except now they'll also cure poisons based on Black Lotus.
Alright, we'll say goodbye to him.
Watch your back out there. Remember, if you run into that bad guy, chew up one of those Lotus-enhanced poison-proof pills. Come back in one piece, okay?
Alright, let's give him... We'll do the Styx water first, and we can come back... Or not the Styx water, the Lethe water. And we can come back and give them the chocolate box later.
Purest river water, just like nature made it. This should be just the ticket for curing Erasmus and Chakra. Right, Julinar, my sweet?
I do not think that even the waters of Lethe can bring them out of their coma. But it will let them sleep properly, and in time, the drug will cleanse itself from their bodies. Thank you for bringing us the Lethe water.
It's a pleasure. And then, I want to buy a lot more healing pills since we just used pretty much all of ours. Yeah, that'd be fine.
Hey, thanks!
Granted, that was probably the only time that we were particularly at risk of dying, but not a bad idea to just have a lot of extra. Alright, let's do two things. We're going to pick 2 flowers here, and I want to buy 1 more chocolate just in
Oh,
case.
friend of my people, it is always a pleasure to see you.
2 Maroc.
May your mouth...
Alright, now let us go to the Hall of Kings and present the Styx water. Get it out. There it is. I also feel like we should let Logos know that we completed this ring, but I guess he can find
It looks like water to me. I will trust your word in this matter.
The underworld is a place of death, and few that live return to speak of its darkness. Do you, Prince of Shapir, swear an oath by the river Styx that you have entered the gates of Hades?
You swear by the river Styx that you entered Hades.
An oath by the river Styx cannot be a lie. The Prince of Shapir has won the right of courage.
Also can't be a lie if it was spoken by George Washington.
Silmaria has been at peace with its neighbors for centuries. Recently, though, a people have turned against our people. A nation wars with us, although no word of this war has been spoken. I speak now of the lost nation of Atlantis. Though it was buried beneath the waters centuries ago, its people still rule the waves. Now the Tritons have been attacking our ships and driving away our trade. They have shattered the harmony we once all shared. You will seek out the lost city of Atlantis. speak with her queen, and forge a new alliance between their lands and ours. Return with the symbol of the agreement. This is the right of peace.
You are escorted by guards through the corridors of the Hall of Kings and eventually led out of the gate. Alright. Now, I'm going to see if things have happened quickly enough that we can go and talk to Salim and Julinar again, or if we need to wait till tomorrow. Doesn't really matter either way, but if we can give him this chocolate now, I will, just so I don't forget later.
Good to see you again.
Yeah, nothing's changed, so we'll wait till tomorrow. Or whatever day. Alright, we can use our magnet to go back to the other side of town. And then we have one more stop to make today, which is actually back out to see the Lady Erana. To talk to her about this quest, and also to give her a couple more gifts. Now, unless I'm mistaken, you can give her the magic seeds, the ones that we ended up giving to Gnome Anne. I don't think there's a way to get a second set of those seeds, and I prefer to give them to Anne, because I feel like she needs them more, whereas Erana can really do her own kind of garden magic. But I believe we still need 3 gifts to give to Erana, and I think we can do chocolate twice, but we'll find out.
Welcome to my new home. As you can see, I am starting to make this island into a place of peace and beauty. I thank you deeply for restoring me to life. It is an incredible joy to be alive after all those years trapped in darkness and then drifting in Hades.
Starting this next raid should have launched us into a new set of conversation topics. Good, it did.
I can tell by your seriousness that something is on your mind. What troubles you so, my friend?
Friend?
I have taken some time to learn more about this place of islands and sea. There is much unhappiness and danger here. It saddens me to know that the beauty of this area is so marred.
Myself as well. If only we can restore its beauty and safety.
In my endless sleep, I too dreamed of you. It gave me great comfort to know that someone was there who cared about me.
Alright, and we will tell her about Atlantis.
Atlantis was a land of wizards and users of magic. It sunk into the sea eons ago when by their magics, they released a dragon-like creature of fire and destruction. Some were able to survive by transforming themselves into sea creatures. I have heard that the city is protected by water and by land, though it lies in the depths. All that live there have magic still, and guard their city well. You will need to swim a long time if you are to go to Atlantis. I shall make you a gift. Take this, and you shall breathe the water as if it were air. Send the message of peace with Silmaria.
Alright, so we get this water-breathing amulet. Alright, let's give her a couple of gifts.
These are lovely. What a shame that they had to be killed for me to be able to appreciate their beauty. Still, their seeds will grace my garden. My thanks to you. You have been more than generous with all that you have given me. I thank you for my life, as well as these gifts.
Alright, I guess we don't have to give her 3 things. We can try and do this chocolate, but it seems like she won't need to accept it.
What is this?
All
A
right.
gift of bonbons. I cannot remember when I last enjoyed such a pleasure. My thanks to you.
Alright, and I don't think we can say goodbye now, so we will just leave and head back to our room. We're going to go to bed for the night, and then we just have one task to do in the morning before setting off to complete the Rite of Peace, which we will do in this video. I don't think there's any need to do it on its own. It would just be much too short of a video. Or maybe not. Maybe these are all too long. I don't know. But there also is a little something that's going to happen tonight, which we'll see right now.
You! Wake up! I need to speak with you.
Elsa, what are you doing in my room?
I am being watched, so I had to make certain no one sees me speaking with you. I believe that my sponsor Minos is behind all of the problems in Silmaria.
Yes.
He acts kind to me, but I do not trust him. He knows too much about what is going on here. I also know he does not like you very much at all. It would not surprise me if the assassin tries to kill you next. You are the biggest threat to Minos. You may be the next king here.
Alright, before we talk to her, we'll give her a healing pill, earn some honor
Your
points.
offer of healing is most kind. Thank you for your true concern. I have never met anyone quite like you.
And then we can just chat, hear what's going on.
Are you always so polite to someone who breaks into your bedroom? Or only to the women who do so?
Mostly just the woman.
Make no mistake, I will do everything I can to become king here. However, I will do this the right way, the proper way. I will earn the kingdom fairly, or I will not accept the title. You and I may be allies, but we are also competitors. The best of us will rule Silmaria, and I believe that will be me.
Alright, now what's going on with Minos?
I believe that Minos wishes to be king of Marit. His family once ruled this island, and he believes that he should as well. He is trying to use me to gain control of the kingdom, but he is learning that I do not follow orders very well. I'm not such a good little girl as he first believed.
Does not understand the former brigand leader if he thinks he can control her that easily.
I have not had the pleasure to see the assassin, but I am looking forward to the meeting. I too carry antidote, and I'm very capable of making him pay for the deaths he has brought here.
How's she doing?
I must be very cautious. I cannot be seen speaking with you again. If Minos suspects that I am working with you rather than against you, I think both of us will be the target of the assassin.
Alright, and we can learn a little bit more about Minos.
Minos was not pleased that I aided you with the Hydra. He has invested a lot of money in getting me here. He wants me to win by any means possible. Minos is not a very good judge of character. He knows that I led the brigands in Spielberg, although I do not know from where he got this information. He believes I ran the brigands to overthrow my father. He thinks I'm a rogue without scruples. I do not intend to alter this opinion. If he believes me to be a villain like himself, he may confide more in me. When I have the proof that he is guilty, I will make him face justice.
Alright, and we can ask what her motives are.
I just wished you to know my suspicions in case I am killed. If I cannot prove that Minos is guilty, then you must do so. Besides, you and I could be friends, if it were not that we always seem to be playing on the opposite sides.
And finally, we can ask her about this suspicious candy.
You received poisoned candy as well? Mine said that it was from you. I threw it away immediately. I knew that you would not do such a thing. It is always a pleasure speaking with you. I feel we are good friends, yes?
I think so. But I think that's enough for tonight.
You are correct. I must be returning to Minos' ship before I am missed. I will see you in the Hall of Kings. Take care.
Elsa puts out the torches, then softly sneaks out of your room. How'd she get in here anyway? Alright. Let's get some chow. Get through this quickly. Gotta have a little chat with the famous adventurer, and like I said, we'll pop in quickly on Selim and Julinar, and then we will dive into the Rite of Peace.
They just...
Let's get moving. Head off this direction. Up this way. Hopefully the famous adventurer has some good information on where we can find Atlantis. We're not even quite certain where it is, frankly. Just know that it's in the sea, which tends to be a rather broad area, last I checked. I've been wrong before, though. Oh, we're a little early. Well, we're almost there. Hang on, 10 seconds. Alright, there we go. Let's pop inside. Should have gone to see our healers first, but it's okay. What do you got for us, Davy Jones?
You practice your swimming lessons? Sounds like they are going to come in handy for you.
Guess so.
I've been thinking about your next rite. Reminds me of some good times I had a long time ago. Kind of wish I was going with you.
Who says you can't?
Hippolyta, that's her name. The Queen, I mean. She and I, well, we had some times together. She called me Silvertongue. She'll remember me.
Alright. Hopefully you guys are very close, otherwise this might not go well for us.
If you're going to Atlantis, you better find a way to breathe water. No way you can get there without drowning otherwise.
That does sound to be a problem.
I'll let you in on some well-kept secrets because I know you're a good guy. Atlantis isn't out in the middle of the sea. It's right smack dab in the middle of the island of Skyrus, in the lake in the center of the island. Tough getting there, though. Those Tritons guard those waters pretty thoroughly.
How do we get in?
Well, there are a few secret panels I found in Atlantis. The last sight panel of the first sections of the wall had a small secret passage. Got me past a guard, if I recall right. Then there was a big circular tower with a shell on it. Yeah, it had a secret passage on the side that led directly to the throne room. You gotta be very sneaky to use them, though. The Tritons will be doing their best to kill all intruders.
That sounds unpleasant. I don't like that.
If you think of it, you might take the Queen some flowers. Tell her they were from me. She might like that.
Alright, let's head out. Do we have another set of flowers? I forget. We do. Okay. Alright, let's go see Salim and Julinar. Up this way. And we will give them the poisoned chocolate. Hopefully they have some updates on the effects of the Lethe water.
Γεια σας, μιλάτε ελληνικά?
I don't speak Greek. Oh, please go on the door. There you go.
It's a really beautiful day. The stars are smiling on us. Erasmus and Chakra are sleeping like babies, and soon they'll get better. That Lethe water was just the stuff.
That's what I like to hear.
Thank you for bringing us the water of Lethe. Erasmus and Chakra are now sleeping peacefully. In time, they will be fully healed of the drug's effects.
Oh, good.
I am feeling very well. Erasmus and Chakra are on the path to recovery, and I now can rest again as well.
So the water and the drug are going well?
We still do not fully understand the sleep drug, although the waters of Lethe seem to have cured its effects. I could find no trace of magic in the candy, yet it acted almost magical on its victims.
That doesn't really help us understand at all.
The waters of Lethe have great magical properties. Chakra and Erasmus will sleep for a long while, but when they awake, the drug will have been cleansed from their bodies.
Nice.
Be careful. Sometimes those you trust may betray you, as I have good cause to know.
This is true. And Salim, what do you think of the Lethe water?
Have you ever noticed how the stars shine brighter when good karma is in the air? Thanks for bringing that nice fresh water. The weird thing is, I still can't figure out what makes that drug work. It's got some stuff in it that definitely didn't come from nature.
Well, maybe if we provide you with some of the drug?
I've been studying that candy some more. It's really weird. Like somehow that drug is something made, not grown. Usually something that powerful can only come from Mama Nature.
But not always.
That drug was really strange stuff. I don't know where it came from, but I'm sure it wasn't any plant. It was like some kind of chemical or something. I found little bits of tomato in there. But tomatoes are totally good for you. They probably make a nice contrast to the chocolate, too.
That sounds awful.
That Lethe water is great stuff. Clean, clear, and totally natural. It's just what Erasmus and Chakra needed to help clean out that totally yucky and unnatural drug.
Alright, goodbye.
See you later. If you find out who made that bummer drug, have a serious talk with them. They probably need someone to help straighten them out.
sit him down and give him a come to Jesus talk. Alright, give him this little chocolate
Thanks.
box.
I bet this will really hit the spot for
sounds
the
like he already
late-night
had it.
munchies.
You explain that you believe the chocolate is drugged.
Oh, then I guess they give me the munchies instead of fixing them. That's not so good. I'll have to check these things out. I'll let you know what I learn about them.
Alright, let's head out. And now we can go directly to our beautiful little airship. Suppose as we board, we can take a look at our map to see where Skyros is, where apparently Atlantis is actually located rather than the middle of the sea. So pop on board. There we go. And if we look at our map, which is hidden, here it is. Skyros is way out here, so that's where we're gonna go. Let's head that way. Hi. Past the old Hesperian mercenaries who have never actually gone back there. I assume it's just empty now. And here will be the entrance to Atlantis. So we'll park ourselves down. We gotta actually equip our water-breathing amulet. We have a feeling there's some danger nearby, but it seems to be hidden. Well, it's not all that hidden. So we have this door here that won't open, but we're going to use our mystic magnet on it. That'll pull out... should help us pull open the door. Maybe not. Maybe we just bash it open. Hinge has a pin that has lost its cap on the bottom, so we should be able to use the magnet to pull it out. Oh, I do not want to do that. Hang on. I'm going to get back to where we were because we just lost our blimp and I don't feel like getting Andre. Hang on. Alright, sorry about that. Alright. I don't know why that wasn't working, but we can try a different way. Let's try and force the door open. Now, first, the brand. You'd probably use a crowbar or something as a lever. What if we use our Holy Strength spell? Strong enough then? Ooh. Force it? No. Okay, what if we use the magnet on the other side? I'm reasonably certain this is exactly how you're supposed to do this. Maybe I'm just clicking in the wrong spot. Oh, pull out the pin from the hinge. Broken pin in this hinge is too difficult to move with your bare hands. What about with a magnet? Look at it again. Pry it off. If you're more force than you have to pry. Examine it. Hinge is made of strong metal and defy the use of force. On the other hand, the bottom cap piece of the iron pin holding the hinge is broken off. The rest of the pin looks unbreakable. This is definitely how this is supposed to happen. Alright, hang on. Let me do a little troubleshooting. Alright, I was mistaken, and the worst part was that it was something that I had been preparing for and just totally forgot. Yeah, so it's one of the other character classes that uses the magnet. We use the spear as a lever, as the game suggested. Or not. There we go. That allows us to open the door here, and now these trains are going to come out, but instead of fighting them, we are going to awe them with our awe spell. I think he just ran away. That was pretty cool. And we'll just dive in here into the blackness of the tunnel. Fortunately, you see that the passageway walls are luminescent, allowing you to find your way. And basically, what we are going to do, feel like you've been swimming for miles and miles along an endless passageway. Suddenly, there is a light in the distance, and you quickly make for the exit. Instead of being in any way, I don't know, intelligent or sneaky or anything, we are literally just going to use our peace and awe spells to allow us to swim right down Main Street here and into the Queen's, I don't know, throne room, I guess? Cast peace. Oh, that's already there still. Let's just keep going. We do want our Holy Strength spell on to help us open this door anyway. Hopefully it keeps lasting. Oop, nope, don't go to the... Keep going forward. use awe to scare those guys away. We'll cast our Holy Strength spell again, and I suppose let's refill our mana, then we'll cast our Holy Strength spell. And let's open this over. Force the main door. Not extremely likely. You can still open it without that spell, but it's more difficult.
Destroy the intruder!
Cast Peace. Swim down here.
You there, intruder! Come no farther!
Let's try and have a little peaceful chat.
You have proven yourself powerful. We will listen to what you say. Remember, though, you are outnumbered, and we have great power too. I am Hippolyta, Queen of Atlantis. This is my kingdom that you have invaded.
Let's ask about what this war is all about and why it's happening.
Several months back, my people were attacked by ships sailing from the port of Samaria. Four-legged wizards would cast spells at tritons, and the sailors cast nets to drag the seafood to their deaths. We have retaliated by attacking all ships and boats that we can. We avoid harm by staying deep underwater. We will win this war.
Four-legged wizards, huh? Where have we faced them before?
What right have you to ask us for peace? You air breathers started this war by attacking us. As long as the blood of my people is shed by yours, there will be no peace.
Let's tell her about ourselves in the way of the Paladin.
You are a hero in many lands, and you now seek the end to this war? How do I know that your words are not lies?
You do have the Ring of Truth, but you probably don't care much about that.
I have not met one like you. You speak words of peace, and there is strength behind your speech. But you are only one man. How can you assure this peace and prevent the air breathers from attacking us again?
I guess we will double down on our Paladin ways.
A paladin is bound by honor, you say. Very well. Then you must find the one who caused this war and bring him to justice. Only then can there be lasting peace between our people.
You're handed a statue as a symbol of
There
peace.
shall be peace between those of the land and ourselves. Go now, ye who should be king. Send word of the peace between us and the war that awaits us all.
You're escorted out of Atlantis by the Tritons. Alright. Let's head out. Back to our ship, and we can head back to Samaria. That is really going to do it for today, though. Hopefully things didn't drag on there. I think it was good. I think we would end things now. When I get back, we'll go to bed, and we will come back in the morning when it is time for us to claim victory in the Rite of Peace. But until then, see ya.